Welcome to Read Aloud Time with Mrs. G. Today's concept is on telling time. The title of the story is Measuring Time with a Clock by Beth Benz Reinke and illustrated by Kathleen Pedalinsek. Table of Contents, Chapter 1, Clocks with Hands and Clocks with Numbers, page 4. Chapter 2, Units of Time, page 8. Chapter 3, How Long Does It Take, page 12. Chapter 4, A Time for Every Activity, page 16. Chapter 5, You Can Measure Time, page 20. Glossary, page 22. For more information, page 23. Index, page 24. About the author, page 24. Chapter 1, Clocks with Hands and Clocks with Numbers. What time do you wake up for school? Buzz, buzz, goes Kate's alarm clock. Time to get up. Kate needs to get ready. The school bus will come in half an hour. How many minutes are in half an hour? Measuring time on a clock will help you find out. Clocks with faces and hands are called analog clocks. Digital clocks have only numbers. Look around. What kind of clocks do you see? The clock on the wall is analog. The clock on the microwave is digital. Measuring time helps us keep track of when things happen. What time does the ball game start? How many minutes of recess are left? When is lunchtime? It helps us know how long things take, too. How many minutes do the cookies bake? How long will you brush your teeth? Let's measure time. Brush your teeth twice a day and brush for at least 2 minutes. To do the activities in this book, you will need paper plates, paper fasteners, cardstock paper, markers, scissors, index cards. Gather what you need. Chapter 2, Units of Time. Analog clocks have 2 hands. One is making clocks in math class. Each analog clock has 2 hands. The little hand points to the hour. The big hand shows the minutes. Hours and minutes are units of measuring time. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour, but a clock face has only 12 numbers. On a clock, there are 5 minutes between each number. How many 5-minute blocks are in 1 hour? Some clocks show seconds. There are 60 seconds in a minute. The second hand moves really fast. When the minute hand moves from 12 to 1, 5 minutes have passed. These clocks both read 9 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Math class is over at 9 o'clock. The hour hand points to 9. The minute hand is at 12. A digital clock shows 9 o'clock. That is another way to say 9 o'clock. The hour is on the left of the colon. The minutes are on the right. Recess begins at 1 o'clock. Kate and Juan play outside for half an hour. The minute hand moves halfway around the clock to the 6. Recess ends at 1:30. In half an hour, the minute hand moves halfway around the clock. Here it moved from the 12 to the 6. Make your own clock. You can make a clock too. You can practice telling time. Instructions. Write the numbers 1 through 12 around the edge of a paper plate. Cut out 2 hands from cardstock paper. Make one hand long and the other short. Poke a hole in the end of each hand. Attach them to the center of the clock with a fastener. Now you can practice. Set the clock to 9 o'clock. Now try 12 o'clock and 1:30. It's fun to move the hands, isn't it? Practice showing time to the hour. Here are examples: 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. Now try time to the half hour. Try 2:30, 5:30, and 10:30. Keep practicing. There are 5 minutes for each number you write on your clock. Chapter 3, How Long Does It Take? In 1 hour, the shorthand moves forward 1 number on the clock. Juan rides his bike for an hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. The hour hand moves from 1 number to the next. Juan starts writing at 4 o'clock. What time is he finished? If you said 5 o'clock, you're right. Kate reads a book for half an hour. Half an hour is 30 minutes. Kate reads from 6 o'clock to 6:30. At 6:30, the long hand points to the 6. The big hand moves 30 minutes when it moves from 12 to 6. Juan's cookies need to bake for 10 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from 1 number to the next. The minute hand is on the 12. Juan puts the cookies in the oven. He counts the minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The minute hand is on the 1 after 5 minutes. He counts 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After 10 minutes, the minute hand is on the 2. The cookies are done. Yum! Have you ever baked cookies with an adult? How many minutes did they take? Measuring time by fives. There are 5 minutes between numbers on the clock. Practice measuring time by 5 minutes. Use your practice clock from the first activity. Instructions. Think of things that take you 5, 10, 15, 20, or 30 minutes to do. Write them on index cards. Shuffle the cards. Put them face down in a pile. Choose a card. Move your clock hands that many minutes. Keep practicing until all the cards are done. Move the clock to show how long your favorite activities take. Chapter 4, a time for every activity. There are 24 hours in one day. This means the little hand points to each number on the clock twice a day. There is 9 o'clock each morning and again each evening. We use AM and PM to tell them apart. We use AM when a time is between midnight and noon. Noon is 12 o'clock PM, lunchtime. Midnight is 12 o'clock AM. You are asleep. We use PM for times between noon and midnight. At 12 o'clock noon, it is lunchtime. At 12 o'clock midnight, it is dark. You're asleep at midnight. Kate played ball for 1 hour and 7 minutes. Kate has softball practice on Saturday at 2 o'clock. Today practice ended at 3:07. How long did Kate play ball? She uses the clock hands to figure it out. It takes 12 minutes to walk home from the ball field. If Kate leaves the ball field at 3:15, what time will she get home? If you said 3:27, you're right. Match that time. Juan and Kate made a matching game. You can make your own game too. Grab a friend and play together. Match the activities to the correct time. Instructions. Write activities on index cards. Write the time when you do each activity on different cards. Shuffle the activity cards. Put them face down in one pile. Lay out the time cards face up. To play, take turns pulling out an activity card. Find the time card that matches that activity. You can use these activities and times or make up your own. Have fun! Chapter 5. You can measure time. How many clocks can you find in your home? Clocks are everywhere. They're on the wall and in cell phones. Clocks are even in cars. People use clocks to measure time every day. Now you can too. Here are more fun ways to measure time. Draw 2 clocks on a piece of paper. Make one clock show your bedtime. Make the other clock show what time you get up. How many hours do you sleep? Look at the time on a digital clock. Draw an analog clock with the same time. Time how long it takes to do things. Some ideas are brush your teeth, go grocery shopping, visit the library, clean your room, color a picture. Count the clocks in your home. Which one do you use the most? How long did you sleep last night? How much time did you spend playing today?